touchback.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, hey, gun, man.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie. It's Phillip Lindsay. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Garoppolo. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
11. I got
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Switch. Begin.
11.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay.
65.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsay, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got 1, Omaha. Stick. 5. Hey, gun.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Denver.
Here we go.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 31.
1, Omaha.
Now it's Lindsay. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler, stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Check 13. Hey, watch it.
21.
Check. Lucky.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And down inside the 15 he goes. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Rush in. Check 24. He's coming.
I got you.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Hey, 21. Here we go.
Check. Check out.
21. Here we go.
Hey, switch gears.
6. Pull it high. Lock.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Check safety. Check one.
Here's the second year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11 on second down now. It's Smith. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Alert! 45, Mike, 45. Smooth! They scared. Hey, check Mike 45. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Let's go.
To throw, it's Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
13. 2.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Hey, gun.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got this complete to Hamilton. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Hamilton, the 4th-round pick, had a very productive career at Penn State where he was teammates with Saquon Barkley. And the tandem of he and Cortland Sutton brings some solid youth to that Bronco receivers room. And now the 24-year-old Hamilton hoping to build on what was a 30-catch campaign from a season ago as a rookie. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Ed Oliver has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
On 3rd down, Smith. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, check 3.
11. Watch the 65. I got you.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Watch the ship.
Check 52.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Jerry Hughes on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
Here we go. 180.
Three bud.
Lock.
Check 31. Shoot.
One, Omaha.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. The Broncos had 15 4th down conversions last year, most in the NFL, and they're going here.
Switch. Watch the edge.
Check. 11. 21.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Kill. He's coming.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Shoot. Hatchet. 36.
12, fellas. Here we go.
Switch. Big edge. Slam.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 48. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Smith. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
56.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the 2 teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons.
Check 37. Watch twist.
A first down carry. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Justin Simmons on the tackle.
Again, it's Penny. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. A 1-yard pickup.
On 3rd down, Penny. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
Hey, watch it, watch it. Check. Lucky.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long.
21. Hey, hold it.
Check 24.
Topper. He's coming. Lock.
Another run by Lindsey. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
Here we go.
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Switch gears. Watch it.
I got you.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And even 40 yards. By the way, 3rd quarter now in Cincinnati as we take a look at the NFL scoreboard. And the Steelers have scored yet again, really opening that one up. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jarek McKinnon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
64, 21, 21.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
A gain of 14.
We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
1, Omaha.
Safety's creeping. Watch out.
Hey, alert. Hey, gun.
On first down, Lindsey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 10 more there and another first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Tighten up.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Here we go. 180. 2. 61. Matchbox lights.
Check 3. Watch the safety creep. Check 90.
21. Here we go.
Check 26. Pick the edge. Come. Check the backer.
I got this.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsey. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the lead is now 10-3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To throw on 3rd down, Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
SOS.
Blue draw quarters.
Deuce.
5 wide.
Now Allen. Open man is Kroon, the tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
At the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Hey, wahoo!
45. Mike, 45. Okay, double up. 45.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up An exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
Hey, gun.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Watch the shift. Hey, alert 3.
I got you.
They'll keep it on the ground. Lindsey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh,
or the
too.
whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden, because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Throwing on second down. Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Alert! Hey, Alpha!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
At the 7-yard line.
Smith trying to run for it. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Smith is the lone man in the backfield here as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Pull it together. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
Hey, Haywood!
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
Now Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now Ito Smith. And he won't get to the markers. They're going to stop it for a second straight play right at the line of scrimmage. This defense continues to be good on third down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should fourth down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
Frank Gore stopped up short, and the Bronco defense comes up big.
11, 11.
Hey, check 24.
12. Hey, gun.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 5-yard line. Today's final score, Broncos 17, Bills 3.